Hello people, today I have with us a special model kit. This one is a premium Bandai unit. This is the EXM A9SG Spinatio Shogun type. Now there's a write-up on this one. It says, this is a special Spinatio model with weaponry that excels in close combat. It was designed to conserve energy when being transported or stored while in standby mode. When it enters combat mode, each of its modules switch to full power operation. Its head visor and back binders are raised. It unleashes quick and powerful sword attacks, using its outstanding acceleration capabilities to overwhelm enemy units. Although it is primarily used for close-range combat, it has become known as a unit with a high degree of mobility due to its ability to deftly wield and even throw 3 swords of varying blade length. Now I had it in standby mode, but I decided to put it into active mode. As you see here, everything is up. That means the visor is upward more, and the big wing binders here are facing upward. Now it isn't that much of a difference between that and standby mode, but it is something, and you can tell what's going on when you look close enough. Each of these 30-minute missions, premium Bandai versions, come with a lot of options. And so, as well as having the stock Spinatio underneath all this armor, which I will show you, we have all the armor that we have on and lots of option parts. I have tons of extra stuff in my box right now that I'm going to show you guys in a little bit. First, we will go through what the instructions say to assemble, and then I'll show you those options. Now, I have shown the articulation of these guys before. I think it was with the army type, so I will put a link in the description for that video. It should be about the same with the exception of these binders. So like it mentions putting these guys down. So there's a point of articulation there. Some more going on with the armor. But not much else was added to the main unit. We got lots of covers and things like that, but as far as articulation, you didn't get anything added to. Like the write-up says, it does have 3 swords of varying lengths. I like the way that one was worded. We get this very large one. We get this one here, which is also long but not as thick. And we get the small one here. And I don't see throwing these guys, but if it needs to, I guess that's something that it can do. It's very nice that these are able to be put into their scabbards or holders, whatever you like to call them. I don't think they're scabbards. There might be a specific word for them because these are curved blades like that, but not being an expert, I wouldn't be able to tell you right away. So as far as armor, what you would put on the shoulders, the backpack, which is quite plentiful, the monster shield here, that one goes on his back, these claw arms, this chest piece, the backpack with the X, these wing binders, of course. All this here is extra. These ones come from one of the kits, and some of the other options come with others. Thigh protector here, leg protector here, and even a bigger shoe than they normally come with. So it's quite a lot. And then we have the awesome mask, which is in 2 parts, and I'll show you that right now. So that's the first one. Let's see, keep that one down there. This one has 2 pegs in it, and to put it in standby mode, what you would do is put it in the upper of the 2, and that kind of puts him to sleep. I happen to like the way it looks in the open mode, and apparently so does it, but let's see if I can get that in there properly. It wants to move. Come on there. There we go. I think that one's pretty cool too. You can still see his eyes in there. I like that. But yeah, then back to the active mode, that's like that. So standby would have these both down and the shield down in front of his eyes. Presumably he wouldn't be holding his weapons here, but That's how it goes. So here is the Spinatio himself. You can see there's a lot of similarities between this one and the Knight type, which actually came in a silver color instead of this gray color. But the gunmetal frame is actually very similar to what you saw in the Knight. This is him with all of the armor as shown in the instructions. So you get these really cool shoulder pads. There's that backpack, the skirt, the swords, everything that you saw here. See his little tiny dainty feet versus these really large ones. Pretty cool there. And this is what they actually recommend you put on him right out of the box. So that's most of the options there. But let me show you what else you get. So you see here the one from this set in particular. There is the helmet face cover from the Sengoku accessory set. And a couple more here. Really nice masks in red. And they all complement the look of the Sengoku, or even this one here, the Shogun. Very, very cool looking masks. I really like them. Here are the shoulder armor options that they get in this set. Of course, these ones you get 2 of, but each of these you get 1 of. Very nice, straight, smooth one. This one with the layered armor. And this one with the sort of armored shell looking thing. I really like this one. This one's super cool. It also comes with an attachment point for your C-clips. This one does too. As far as front and rear plates, this is the one that they give you in this box. This is the rear. It's more like a backpack. For this one, they also include this one for your front and this one for the rear. So you have options there. And the only other thing we get options for, as far as armor, are the feet. So you put these ones on instead of these here, and you get a different sort of look. But these are the default that come with the Spinatio. These are the ones that came in this box in specific. You can also use the backpack portion. I told you that face portion here. That's this one. This one belongs to this shield, and you can use this shield as like a dragon's head. They also give you lots of other stuff, so let me go ahead and show you what else comes in this set. From the Sengoku option armor or option weapon set, this one also becomes an arm, and it uses this as well as a myriad of joints to let this articulate, but right now it's in rocket mode. And then we have the hand, which can replace one of your normal hands with one of those joints. Comes with the simple weapon from the Sengoku option armors, and as well as this arrow. You can combine this with other things to make it look like a bow, or you can use it on his arm like a crossbow. You get his partisan, and you get some options for this one. This will come out like that, and you'll plug it in, I think it's this way, as well as this one, so the long rifle. You also get the sword end, so you can make this into a naginata, like so. You get these guys here, which I'm not sure if these are like used as armor or if they're blades to be thrown. I'm not entirely sure what they are, but they go on his shoulders in the instructions. We also get some hand parts. So we have the regular expressive hand. We have this one. And we have another holding hand at an angle. And the other expressive open hand. Last but not least, in the things that come with this one, we have a bunch of decals. So these ones will go on this one eventually. I'm not 100% opposed to painting up some detail on there and then putting these on. These are super cool. Let me get the light just slightly away for you so you can see that. Very, very cool symbols. Make sure it lets you know that these are for the Maxion forces. Very cool stuff. And because I feel like it, let's go ahead and do a size comparison. Here we are with my GBN base Gundam. So you can see GBN base Gundam is just about as tall as the Spinatio here. Here with one of his contemporaries, the Alto from 30-Minute Mission series as well. Another close quarters combat specialist. This is Jinrai from the Frame Arm series. This one is in 1/100, whereas all the others are in 1/144. Here is my Frame Arms girl Architect. As you can see, she's a bit taller. She's in roughly 1/12 scale. Another well-armored representative. Here is Nero from the Hexagear Governor series in 1/24 scale. And of course, we have my Alex Gundam in 1/100 scale. That is the master grade. So with everything in the box, with how long it took me to get it, the premium Bandai label, I actually think this one was worth it. I think it was $32. It's $10 shipping, flat fee from P Bandai. I got it with a couple other things. So, of course, split the shipping. It's a little bit more expensive than buying a Spinatio and a couple of option kits. But you do get some very unique looking pieces in a very unique looking Spinatio in unique colors that you won't see anywhere else unless you copy them with some paint. That said, it wouldn't be terribly difficult to paint another Spinatio this color. I even think the Knight type is almost willing to bend himself over and give in to this type of colorway. I don't think that would be terribly difficult. But this guy is quite a lot of stuff in this set. Just like the others, the Rabiot, the Portanova, and the Alto that I've built so far. There's just a lot in this set, so I think it's definitely worth it if you are looking for accessories. And the fact that they're all color matched with the red, the dark gray, and the black, it's a really good combination for not a lot of money, and I think it's a good one to go look for. In terms of posability, playability, you really can't go wrong with one of the Maxion units. They are infinitely posable, they are infinitely flexible, they are a little bit sturdier than the older units, the Maxion, or the Alto, the Portanova, the Rabiot, and the Steel Nova. I think these ones are, and that's just my opinion, I think they're better. They're definitely worth the price you pay for them, and that's just the regular ones. I think this one is even more worthy of your consideration. But I think that's all the time I'm going to invest in this little guy. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If there's any questions you guys have, anything that you want to see, anything in particular, a video of, any of the kits that I have, let me know, because as you saw last night, I actually did a suggestion from one of my friends. And I'm willing to do, a lot. Just leave a comment. If you're on my Discord, go ahead and leave a message there. On my Instagram or Twitter that I put in my descriptions here, go ahead and leave a message on one of those, and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. That's no problem for me to go out of my way for my audience here. I don't have a lot of people following me here, and that's okay. It makes it more intimate. I think I can actually accommodate any requests that you guys might have. But having said that, that'll be it for tonight. I will see you guys next time, or you'll see me, but more than likely you'll see my stuff. Have a good one. Bye-bye.